Did you know that the average American household spends over $3,000 a year just eating out? Or that 1 in 4 people admit to impulse buying things they don't even need? If you're tired of feeling like your money disappears into thin air, it's time to rethink how you live. In this video, I'm going to show you how to live frugally in 2025 without feeling deprived. We're talking about small but powerful changes that can save you hundreds or even thousands every year. No more wasting money on things you don't use or need. Ready to unlock a smarter way of living? Stick around, and let's dive into some frugal living hacks that'll blow your mind. Chapter 1. Frugal living. The secret that's not so secret. Frugal living isn't about deprivation, it's about making smart choices with your money. The real secret is understanding that frugality is a mindset, not just a lifestyle. Once you shift your thinking, you'll see money-saving opportunities everywhere. A study from the National Endowment for Financial Education found that 60% of people feel better about their finances when they practice frugality. Start by tracking where your money goes for a month. You might be surprised at how much you spend on non-essentials like coffee runs or takeout. It's these small habits that add up over time. A frugal life is about prioritizing what matters most and cutting out the rest. You don't have to live like a hermit, but cutting out mindless spending can lead to more freedom. Consider the quote from The Millionaire Next Door by Thomas Stanley: "Wealth is not about spending more, it's about spending wisely." Chapter 2. Hacks that will make you question retail therapy. Retail therapy might feel good in the moment, but it leaves your bank account feeling empty. Try swapping it out with creative, low-cost alternatives. For example, instead of heading to the mall, try DIY projects at home. Did you know that 75% of consumers admit they buy items they don't need just because they're on sale? That's wasted money. Try making a list of things you truly need before you shop. Another hack? Learn the art of shopping your closet. Many people spend more money buying clothes when they already own great pieces. Research shows that people buy 60% more clothes than they wear, and many items are forgotten in the back of the wardrobe. If you're in the mood for a change, host a Clothes TQ22 Give me 7 minutes and I'll force you to lock in this 2025 swap with friends instead of buying new. It's fun, it's free, and it's a great way to refresh your wardrobe. Chapter 3. $0 Socializing. How to hang out without spilling your wallet. Socializing doesn't need to be expensive. Instead of dinner at a pricey restaurant, plan a potluck where everyone brings a dish. It's easy, fun, and gives you a chance to be creative in the kitchen. According to the Bureau of Labor Statistics, Americans spend an average of $3,000 a year dining out. That's a lot of money when you could cook meals together for a fraction of the cost. Even better, find free local events like concerts, festivals, or community activities. Many cities offer free entertainment, look for them. Or, host movie nights at home with friends or family. It's all about making memories without spending a dime. And here's a fun fact. Research shows that socializing at home can actually strengthen relationships more than meeting at expensive venues. The key is to focus on the experience, not the price tag. If you're finding these tips helpful, make sure to hit that subscribe button for more frugal living hacks. Chapter 4. The Power of Minimalist Eating. Save money, eat better. Eating well on a budget is totally possible when you simplify your meals. You don't need exotic ingredients or fancy recipes to eat healthy. In fact, the average American family wastes 30–40% of the food they buy each year, according to the USDA. That's a huge waste of money. To stop wasting food, plan meals ahead of time and buy in bulk. Simple staples like rice, beans, and vegetables are nutritious and affordable. Consider batch cooking to save both time and money. When you cook in large quantities, you not only save, but you can also freeze meals for later. The less processed your food, the less you spend. Avoid the temptation of pre-packaged meals or fancy snacks, which are often overpriced and less healthy. Remember, eating frugally isn't about cheap food, it's about choosing smarter food. Chapter 5. The Side Hustle You're Not Thinking About. A side hustle isn't just for people who need extra cash, it can be an exciting way to grow your wealth. Instead of a traditional part-time job, consider something that aligns with your hobbies or passions. If you love photography, start selling prints online or offer your services for events. Got a knack for writing? Content writing is always in demand, and you can do it from home. Research shows that 44% of Americans have a side hustle, and the average person makes $1,122 per month. You don't have to quit your day job to make extra money. Even if you don't think you have a marketable skill, you'd be surprised what people are willing to pay for. For example, dog walking or tutoring can be profitable and require minimal effort. The key is to look at what you already enjoy and find ways to monetize it. Chapter 6. Budgeting 2.0. Tracking spending without the boring spreadsheet. Budgeting doesn't have to feel like a chore. Sure, spreadsheets can help, but there are more engaging ways to track your spending. Apps like YNAB, You Need a Budget, and Mint make it easy to set limits and check in regularly. Did you know that people who use budgeting apps are 67% more likely to save consistently? Even better, gamify your budget by creating challenges with yourself. Challenge yourself to spend 10% less in one category each month or try a no-spend week. A study by the American Psychological Association found that making budgeting fun actually improves financial behavior. Track your progress and celebrate small victories to stay motivated. When you make budgeting interactive, you're more likely to stick with it. The idea is to take control of your finances while making the process rewarding. Before you go, don't forget to subscribe for more tips on mastering your finances and living your best frugal life. Achieving frugal living in 2025 is more than just clipping coupons. It's about making smarter choices and changing the way you view money. These 6 strategies can help you save more, spend less, and live a richer, more fulfilling life. So, go ahead and start implementing these tips today. You've got this.